This week on Blip, we talk to a fellow named Mike Hudack, and we also feature a show about beers. Hey guys, I'm Annie, and you are watching Blip on Blip. Kelly and I created this show to give you an inside look at what goes on behind the scenes right here at blip.tv. I never thought I would say this, but I'm super excited that the high today is 43. Bonkers. Anyway, I caught up with Mike Hudack, who's our CEO and also one of the original founders of the company, to talk about business and Nerf gun culture. I am sitting here with Mike Hudack, the CEO of blip.tv. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, totally my pleasure.
Why don't you start off like every other blip.tv or Blip on Blip interview? Tell us, what do you do at Blip?
I'm the CEO, which means that I spend a fair amount of time doing dishes. I clean up a lot, and I play a lot of StarCraft.
So very top level duties.
Totally, and then I let other people do the real work. No, in all seriousness, I think it's actually a very simple job. It's to set the vision for the company, make sure we're adequately funded, and make sure that we have all the best people.
Okay. So how do you make all these excellent people? How do you keep them motivated? How do you keep them going?
I think it's really simple. I mean, I think a big part of it is having a big audacious goal that actually helps other people. I think companies that exist solely for their own benefit don't ultimately do well. I think you really have to be driving towards something that benefits society, that everybody really buys into. And then I think a big part of keeping people motivated actually is hiring the right people. People like to work with other good people. And that is both in terms of skill and also in terms of personality. I think that's hugely important.
Do you ever get stressed out? What do you do to alleviate the stress?
I totally get stressed out. I get stressed out all the time, and I think a couple pieces to it, right? Again, it kind of comes back to having great people who have your back. I take walks. Sometimes I smoke too much. I play StarCraft.
I was going to say the StarCraft has to come into this
StarCraft,
answer.
like whenever a really difficult day, around 6:30, I'm like, screw this, I'm playing StarCraft.
If people want to get a hold of you, where can they find you?
Well, they can find me on Tumblr. It's mhudack.com, which I'm sure you guys will put in the Chiron.
Yes.
I'm on Twitter, same name. And then it's Mike at blip.tv, which is super easy.
Yeah, such an accessible CEO.
Give me a call, drop me an email, send me a tweet, and I will answer your questions.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you.
All right, we'll let you get back to StarCrafting.
Exactly.
We've got a lot of great shows here at blip.tv, and each week we like to feature a show that the whole office can't stop watching. This week, I want to talk about the Brewery Show. Like to kick back with a brewski now and then? Well, put up your feet as Tom takes you through the breweries of the tri-state area. The show dives deep into the craft beer world and talks with some of the best brewmasters out there. If you'd like to check out the Brewery Show, you can watch all of their episodes at breweryshow.com. That's it for this week on Blip. You can catch us next Tuesday and every Tuesday after that at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, right here on the blog. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next week.